The popularity of 3G and web-enabled smartphones has allowed for the greater efficiency of marketing targeted at consumers who can afford those phones. For those who can't and own dumb phones, the Please Call Me becomes useful as it uses a USSD interface and does not require a mobile phone to have web or be 3G enabled. A Please Call Me is a commercial beep which, to commence, user A presses a code that depends on the network subscriber he or she belongs to. For example, *121 for MTN and the cell phone number of user B, the other person who receives the Please Call Me as a message. The meaning of this message can vary depending on the type of relationship between both users.
There are pretty universal rules of who should be miscalling whom and who should be beeping whom, and that these rules reflect existing power structures in society. That boys who are chasing girls for dates, can't send a missed call to the girl, and that employers should be expected to receive missed calls from their employees because, as other people have said, the rich guy needs to pay for the phone call. And that there are all these rules that everybody understands, even though they're written down no place, and that the Please Call Me messages as a recent innovation which kind of follows that same practice, follows a lot of these same rules. And so that by requesting a Please Call Me, you're saying certain things about your relationship with the institution or the other person who you're requesting calls you back. And that could be, I need help, or you're more important than I am, or you're more knowledgeable than I am.
It reads, Please call me, and user A's number to identify whom the SMS comes from, but has an extra 120 unused characters. Marketers can then use these characters to insert marketing messages into those Please Call Me's, thus reaching less fortunate markets.
The opportunity that is presented within this is how do we integrate with a way or a culture, something familiar to people, and offer them additional goods, services, and information that might be useful and of value. The second interesting thing, an opportunity created by mobile devices, and in particular this Please Call Me message, is that we're able to now reach a group of people who have otherwise fewer opportunities to be the recipients of communication about goods, services, and information. Some of the challenges that we've seen in implementing social text have been around capacity constraints that exist. The most striking example for us has been a project with the National AIDS Helpline, which boosted their call volumes from about 1,500 a day all the way to 3,500 to 5,000 calls each day. The immediate capacity constraint becomes how large is your call center and can you handle these call volumes? A worst case scenario would be people trying to access these services and not available and not able to be answered, having the questions that they have on their minds being effectively answered.